The commentary on the Hevajra Tantra, called the Jewel Garland of Yoga. Yoga Ratna mālā, nāma Hevajra pañjikā, by Kāṇha. Chapter 9. Mantra Derivation. Now I will give an accurate description of rending things intimately joined, the mere knowledge of which wins accomplishment for the practitioner. The vow holder will be able to rend a target's abdomen with his hand. In the verse that begins, "Now I will," the things intimately joined are consciousness and the body. Rending them means to separate them, which is specifically done through meditation. Accomplishment here refers to the mastery of cruel rites. United with the Heruka and his haughty and cruel disposition, one can certainly destroy even a Buddha through this meditation alone. Haughty means infinitely wicked, and cruel means a mind disposed to killing. Meditation refers to the meditation that is taught next. Alone means specifically just that. Even a Buddha means even someone well protected. After informing one's sagely master, one should kill out of compassion someone who harms the teachings or brings ruin upon a Buddha-like master. After identifying such a person, one should imagine them in the required form, face down, vomiting blood, and trembling with disheveled hair. Identifying means knowing. In the required form is the form that will be described. One should imagine a flaming needle entering their pathway. One can kill them instantly by seeing the seed syllable of fire in their heart. Needle refers to a Vajra needle. Flaming means blazing. Fire refers to the flaming syllable Ra. Seeing it means to imagine it. In this tantra, there is no need to perform homa, display mudras, or take ritual action. This great tantra is mastered through reading. Accomplishment is reached merely by meditating. Mastered through reading means, plainly, that its truth is established by studying the meaning. I will now reveal a supreme secret. So listen, fair-faced goddess. It delightfully purifies existence and unmistakably grants accomplishment. It is secret because it is outside the scope of unworthy beings. It is supreme insofar as it brings a desired accomplishment without any effort. Unmistakably means without doubt. Consider, O goddess, a great jewel, its form suffused with a garland of flames. It would be useless if left uncut, but once cut it gleams. The great jewel is the wish-fulfilling jewel. To explain more about this jewel, the Blessed One speaks of its form, alluding to one's own body. In the statement, "Consider, O goddess," the flames are the flames of great bliss. Garland refers to the subtle channels that have the intrinsic natures of the 15 Yoginis. Suffused with them refers to remaining in samadhi. It would be useless if left uncut. The Sanskrit term for uncut, avida, is synonymous with apratibida, which means not uniformly cut, which in turn means not known. When not known, the body is samsara. Just as an uncut jewel is useless for crafting jewelry, so it is not possible to attain Buddhahood if the body is not known. Specifying what happens when it is cut, the Blessed One says it gleams, meaning that it manifests that which is desired. Samsara is a jewel in the same way. It has 5 types of sense pleasure. It becomes poison when not purified, but when purified becomes nectar. In the same way means that also samsara is a jewel, just like the body is. Nectar means ambrosia. Samsara is an aspect of the Heruka, the Lord who rescues the world. I have arisen in this form to teach to those who listen. Arisen in this form means who is of his reality. My eyes are red with compassion, and my body black with a loving mind. My 4 feet are known to be the 4 means of attracting disciples. The Sanskrit term angri is synonymous with charana, the term here meaning feet. My 8 faces are the 8 liberations, and my 16 arms are 16 types of emptiness. The 5 Buddhas are my mudras, and I am wrathful to tame the wicked. It is through the 8 liberations alone that beings are liberated. The term mudras refers to the circlet and the rest. Pukasi is declared to be my flesh. Shabari is regarded as my blood. Chandali is said to be my semen, and Dombi my fat and marrow. My skin is the 7 limbs of awakening, and my bones the 4 truths. The goddess asked, "How are the mantras derived? Please explain, Mahasukha, the mantras that bring success to people's various activities." How are the mantras derived expresses the goddess's question. The Blessed One, the great Vajra holder, the Great One whose body is the essence of Vajra, replied, "Listen, most fortunate goddess, as I teach you about the mantras." The half of the verse beginning, "the Blessed One," is spoken by the original reciter. The half of the verse beginning, "Listen," is spoken by the Blessed One. First, one should take Vairochana, then the 4th of the sibilants, elegantly adorned with Pukasi, and surmounted with the empty one, white in color, and appended with Svaha. By reciting this 100,000 times, one can paralyze the world at any time. Vairochana is the syllable Om. The 4th of the sibilants is the letter Ha. Pukasi is the 6th vowel, U. The empty one is the Anusvara. Appended with Svaha means that the word Svaha is at the end. First take the Lord of Letters, follow it with Kechari, and end it with Svaha. This will enthrall even the Buddhas. The Lord of Letters is the syllable Om. Kechari is the syllable Am. Take the first of the Vedas, then the second of the first, and join them with the empty one followed by Svaha. This mantra will banish even the Buddhas. The second of the first is the letter Ka. First one should take Vairochana, then the 3rd of the second, join it with A, adorn it with Vari, then emptiness and Svaha at the end. This mantra will sow discord among all people. The 3rd of the second is the letter Ja. Vari is the letter E. First one should take the Lord of Letters, then the 3rd of the 5th. Join it with Dakini and the empty one, and end it with Svaha. This is the mantra for hostile magic. The Lord of Letters is the symbol Om. The 3rd of the 5th is the letter Ba. Dakini is the letter U. Again, take the most eminent of letters, then the red syllable Hum, and end it with Svaha. With this mantra, one will instantly summon Tilottama, Ramba, and the rest. The most eminent of letters is the syllable Om. First take the delusion family and add the syllable Gu. Once again, end it with Svaha. This mantra will kill gods and humans. The delusion family indicates the letter Om. First take Vairochana, then the 1st of the first, join it with Vajra Dakini, and the 2nd of the semi-vowels. The first of the first is the syllable Kā. Vajra Dakini is the short letter U. The second of the semivowels is Ra. To that, add another Vajra Dakini, followed by the foremost of the first, then add yet another Vajra Dakini, followed by the third of the semivowels. The third of the semivowels is La. Once again, add the same semivowel, stacking them and adorning them with chauri. Hri should be added to this, and Svaha again placed at the end. This is the mantra of Kurukula. Chauri is the letter E. Starting with the syllable Om, add the third of the fourth adorned with chauri. Follow that with the fourth of the semivowels and combine it with Pichu Vajra. The third of the fourth is the letter Da. The fourth of the semivowels is the letter Va. Follow that with the fourth, the sibilants, and adorn it with Pukasi. Surmount it with the empty one and repeat 3 times. These are followed by the second of the fifth and the first of the third with Svaha at the end. This is the heart mantra of Hevajra. The fourth of the sibilants is the letter Ha. Pukasi is the sixth vowel. The second of the fifth is the letter Pa. The first of the third is the letter Ta. With Vairochana at the beginning, append Jvala Jvala and the fourth of the fifth. This is followed by the first of the semivowels and adorned with Gasmari. The fourth of the fifth is the letter Ba. The first of the semivowels is Ya. Then comes the fourth of the sibilants, adorned with Vajra Dakini, mounted by the empty one, and repeated 3 times. Next comes the second of the fifth, joined with the first of the third, with Svaha at the end. This is the mantra of the four-armed Hevajra. Beginning with Vairochana, add the first of the first adorned with the inner Gauri, and add the first of the third adorned with the inner Gauri. The inner Gauri is the vowel E. The first of the third is the letter Ta. This should be repeated twice, and followed by the third of the fifth and the third of the second adorned with fire. These are followed by 3 Hom syllables, then by the second of the fifth and the first of the third, with Svaha at the end. This is the mantra of the 6-armed Hevajra. The third of the fifth is the letter Ba. The third of the second is the letter Ja. Fire is the letter Ra. With Vairochana at the beginning, add the first of the fourth joined with fire and adorned with Vetali. This should be followed by the third of the semivowels adorned with Gasmari, and then by the first of the first joined with the first of the semivowels and adorned with Vajra. The first of the fourth is the letter Ta. Fire is the letter Ra. Vetali is the letter I. The third of the semivowels is the letter La. The first of the first is the letter Ka. The first of the semivowels is the letter Ya. Vajra is the letter A. This is followed by the letter Ksha, adorned with Chari, then by the first of the fifth and the fourth of the sibilants, adorned with Vajra Dakini, surmounted by the empty one, and repeated 3 times. This should be followed by the syllable Pat with Svaha at the end. This is the mantra of the 2-armed Hevajra. Chari is the vowel E. The first of the fifth is the letter Pa. Nairatmya is joined with the first of the first, followed by the first of the second, the first of the third, the first of the fourth, the first of the fifth, the first of the semivowels, and then by the first of the sibilants. All this should be preceded by Vairochana and end with Svaha. This city-shaking mantra should be recited 100,000 times. Nairatmya is the short vowel a. The first of the first is the letter ka. The first of the second is the letter cha. The first of the third is the letter ta. The first of the fourth is the letter ta. The first of the fifth is the letter pa. The first of the semivowels is the letter ya. The first of the sibilants is the letter sha. The second of the semivowels is followed by 2 ksha syllables, with another of the second of the semivowels between them. This should be followed by 3 hom syllables. Vairochana goes at the beginning, with pat coming before the svaha at the end. This is the mantra for purifying the earth. The second of the semivowels is the letter ra. The mantra that begins with Vairochana has Vajra next, and ends with the syllable hom, is for blessing food and drink. Vajra is the vowel a. Vairochana at the beginning is followed by akaro mukam, then by the third of the sibilants and the fourth of the semivowels, adorned with fire above it. This is followed by Dhammanam Vajra, Adanyut Pantavat, and then by Om Ah Hum Pat Svaha. This is the mantra for the barley offering related to all things. This was the 9th chapter, Mantra Derivation. This concludes Mantra Derivation, the 9th chapter in the second part of the Jewel Garland of Yoga, a commentary on the Hevajra Tantra, composed by the Venerable Master Kṛṣṇa.